And in particularly in North Carolina, I don't know if you know, I'm sure you do. North Carolina does a lot of pharmaceutical manufacturing. We have a plant in North Carolina in my county, Thermo Fisher, that employs
Mm.
2,900 people, and they make all sorts of sterile injectables. There's another company that makes pills, and they're contract manufacturer. So in North Carolina, bringing in those industries is really important as an economic driver for us as a state. The other thing that we make, and we learned this in after Hurricane Helene, that Baxter has a huge plant where we make tons of IV fluids, and so that is also another place where North Carolina does a lot of manufacturing.
Yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to the tariffs, my perspective is that it won't really impact cost for a lot of your specialty or brand products necessarily,
Yeah,
because the profit margin there for the pharma companies is pretty high. They'll absorb some of that cost. I don't think they'll pass it on to the consumers. For the generics, really the cost of generics today for most patients are pennies on the dollar. There may be some increase in cost to your point because they make a lot of the raw active ingredients in China, but I don't know if the average patient at the pharmacy counter will feel a lot of those effects. I do think I agree with you. I think long term there's some positives because it's better. I think it's more from a stability standpoint, really, for the country to have these products manufactured in the U.S. and not be so reliant on places like China and Mexico and et cetera. So, I could see some of the short term issues potentially, but I think long term for the country, it's a positive overall.
agreed.